food supply. Well, don't ask about their legal status, and don't tell immigration officials if you find out about the arrest. For years, that's been the Los Angeles Police Department's policy regarding illegal immigrants picked up in any other kind of law. But the city's own police officers say that just ties their hands, and they repeatedly arrest the same people who should have been deported, they say. Now some police are taking on the department and the policy. And let's head out to Los Angeles now, where Donald Schweitzer's with us. He's a former Los Angeles police officer and current attorney. And from Washington, Dan Restrepo. He's director of America's Project for the Center of American Progress. Dan, what's wrong with when the police find an illegal doing something otherwise illegal, they get deported?
Law enforcement has been traditionally unwilling to go this route because it creates real community policing problems. It shuts down communication between the communities that are being policed and the police departments. Law enforcement has been uniformly across the board, not just in Los Angeles, hesitant to get in the game of enforcing immigration laws because they don't want to create greater distance between themselves and the communities they're trying to police.
But Donald, some of these officers believe that they do want to get them tossed out of the country because they're like, hey, we keep arresting the same people over and over again.
That's because these are the officers that are actually working the streets, that are really trying to clean up the communities in a community policing basis. You know, when we talk about the criminal elements of illegal aliens, they're the people that are actually preying upon the hardworking illegal aliens. And police officers who are able to focus on those few individuals that have criminal backgrounds and be able to get rid of them are actually protecting everybody, including the hardworking illegal aliens. So to say that police departments, you know, because of political reasons don't want to do that, that's different than the hardworking officers who are out there trying to clean those streets up.
Dan Restrepo, does that make sense?
Well, it's not just Chief Bratton has been supportive of the LAPD's policy.
Dan?
And no, it certainly makes sense. Look, the immigration system in this country is broken. People are frustrated with that. That's understandable. But we need a federal solution to that. This is not something that can be solved in municipality.
But this isn't about immigration, though, Shepard. This is about policing. This is about community policing, going into those little neighborhoods. Few officers going and identifying the people with criminal backgrounds and getting rid of them very quickly and not having a drag on our jails or prison systems.
But also, deportation is a double-edged sword. People think of deportation as a panacea in the fight on crime. But deportation, in a lot of ways, has exacerbated the Central American gang problem, both in the United States and in Central America.
Yeah, I don't care about those gangs.
Clear cut.
Yeah, the gangs in those countries, I don't care about it. It's the gangs in Los Angeles that I care about. It's the drug dealers around the streets that we care about, that we want to get rid of. We don't care about those people.
Deportation policies have reinforced the gangs in L.A. They've reinforced the gangs in D.C. They certainly have.
You know what? The people that have actually engaged in this have seen that when you get rid of them, neighborhoods clean up and people are able to flourish and work hard and not be prisoners in their own communities. And that includes the people that are illegal aliens.
Certainly not to say that all gang members are illegal aliens. As a matter of fact, a lot of them aren't. But, you know, if you look at this, didn't we as a society for many years just sort of turn our backs on this thing and just sort of let people come across the border willy-nilly?
Why should they have safe harbor in our communities? You know, saying that illegal aliens and police officers don't have the resources to chase after illegal aliens, but they do have the resources to identify the bad guys, and they shouldn't have safe harbor in our system.
Nobody's saying they should have safe harbor. Nobody's saying that you should lock up the bad guys. You obviously should lock up the bad guys. You can't be in a position of forcing the police to become immigration officers. That is a federal concern. They don't want to be immigration officers. They obviously don't want to be. They don't want to be in and they should lock those folks up. Nobody is questioning their ability to do that.
It's cheaper, it's quicker, you get rid of them. And then they could leave our jails open to other people. I mean, these people are clogging up our emergency rooms. They're killing people on the streets. They're preying upon hardworking illegal aliens. Get rid of them.
There's the debate. Dan Restrepo and Donald Schweitzer, thank you both. We'd like your emails on this. Studio B at Fox News.